Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited about this video today because we are gonna ask AI how to make a good matcha latte and see if it knows how to. We all know AI is super popular and super useful for different areas of our life. So I just wanted to put it to the test and see if it actually knows how to make a matcha latte and if it actually tastes good. So let's do that. Okay, so first I'm gonna ask ChatGPT how to make a matcha latte and if it could give me specific steps and ratios for me to follow. Hi, can you please give me a matcha latte recipe, iced with specific measurements and water temperature? Okay, here's the recipe. This looks actually pretty good. Now, let's go and try it. Okay, I brought out my scale. I don't normally use this, but since I asked ChatGPT to give me specific measurements, we are gonna measure it to a T and make sure we get it specifically. This one is from Amazon and I really like it. It's just basic. It does what it needs to do. So the first thing that it says to do is to sift the matcha into a bowl or cup to prevent clumps. Heat the water to 175 degrees, not boiling. This keeps the matcha from tasting bitter. Okay, props for that. So for the ingredients, we are going to use 1 teaspoon of ceremonial grade matcha or 2 grams and 2 ounces of filtered water. So let's start with that. I'm using the Midori Spring Kiora blend for this. Okay, so 1 teaspoon, it says to sift, so we are gonna sift. So once that is sifted, we are gonna do 2 ounces or 60 milliliters of filtered water. So I heated up my water to 175 degrees. I'm gonna reset this. Okay, the next step that it's giving me is to pour the hot water over the matcha, which is what we did, and whisk vigorously in a zigzag motion or use an electric frother until smooth and frothy. We are going to use the chasen, of course. Whisk vigorously in a zigzag motion. And our next step is to fill a glass with ice cubes and pour in the dairy-free milk. For the measurement, we are going to do half a cup of ice cubes. The next step is to pour in the dairy-free milk, and for that we are going to do 180 milliliters. And then the next step is to add 1 to 2 teaspoons of maple syrup or sweetener of choice and stir it into the milk. I'm going to use my simple syrup. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of that. Okay, we're going to mix it in. This is also a lot more milk than I normally would use. I use like half a cup for my lattes. So I'm really intrigued. And the next step for that is to gently pour the whisked matcha over the milk for a layered look or stir to combine. So let's pour it on top. Ooh. Okay. Here's the final product. It looks pretty good. Let's see how it tastes though. The last step is to enjoy with straw. Give it a mix. This is not bad, but it's not the best, and I think I wouldn't use this recipe again just because, like I was saying, I do not use that much milk in my lattes. I use like half the cup, and because the milk went to like up here, the entire drink is basically milk when you think about it, and you only get like this much of matcha. So all I could really taste in this was milk, and it's not because of the matcha powder either. I chose a bold one on purpose because I just wanted to see if it would hold on its own. But with all of this milk, it was mainly like drinking milk. So not really like what I like, and I really want to taste the matcha, and I didn't get any of it, or like barely any of it, because of the amount of milk in it. So I probably wouldn't use ChatGPT or AI for help with matcha, or like giving me a good ratio, but it's not bad. Honestly, I think a lot of people do use more milk than I do, and that's not a bad thing. It's just my preference. I don't like that much milk just because it just ends up tasting like milk and not matcha. And I want the matcha. I want the matcha flavor. So I'm all for more ice, less milk, more matcha. And I feel like ChatGPT was the opposite. So that was fun though. I had fun doing that. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these types of videos, like experimental, because it was really fun to film and just see. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!